Recently, the BTS fandom was shaken once again. Not because of a new song, not because of a massive concert, but because of a few photos and videos uploaded by Kim Taehyung on his personal Instagram. At first glance, the posts seemed ordinary, casual moments shared with millions of followers. But who would have thought within just hours, those uploads would spiral into wild speculation? Photos on a plane, airline pajamas, even a Coca-Cola bottle, all of them were suddenly twisted into evidence for a couple narrative that certain groups wanted to believe. Some even went as far as manipulating them with AI technology to strengthen the story they had created themselves. And in the middle of this storm, the names Jimin and Jikook, were dragged into the discussion once again. The question is, what really happened? And why can false narratives like this spread so quickly? Kim Taehyung posted several photos and videos on his personal Instagram. At first glance, they were nothing more than relaxed posts, personal moments shared with millions of followers. However, in the K-pop fandom, especially in circles that are always sensitive about the relationships between BTS members, small things can explode into huge issues. It didn't take long for the uploads to trigger a wave of reactions. Comments poured in, speculations emerged, and on the extreme side, some began manipulating photos and videos with AI technology to build the couple narrative they wanted. This phenomenon is not new in fandoms, but this time, the escalation felt more intense. Some cropped, edited, and even combined separate moments, then spread them as if they were real evidence of a certain romantic relationship. Several cases have even become hot topics on Twitter, Instagram, and international forums. 1. Photos on a plane and at the gym with Jungkook. These photos, taken separately, were twisted by some into proof of a secret date. In reality, they simply happened to be at the same location. The world of celebrities often brings people to the same place without any personal connection behind it, especially BTS, who often travel together. 2. Video of Tae with a nosebleed. A short clip showing Tae having a nosebleed became the target of absurd interpretations. Some accounts tried to link it to a romantic moment or hidden sign of love, when in fact, it was just a common physical condition that anyone could experience. 3. Jungkook and Coca-Cola issue. Jungkook was seen holding a Coca-Cola bottle from an airline. Strangely, this was linked to a political issue that had nothing to do with him. From an ordinary drink, the public constructed a heavy narrative that had no connection at all to Jungkook's actual intentions. 4. First-class airline pajamas. Tae wore pajamas provided by a first-class airline. Some people claimed they were couple pajamas with Jungkook. However, when compared, the designs were clearly different. But in a fandom that's already biased, facts often lose to imagination. This phenomenon may seem trivial to some, but its impact can be huge. When photos and videos are twisted, public opinion starts to form not from reality, but from the fictional version created by certain individuals. Even worse, such manipulation can spark conflicts between fandoms or shippers. Many fans who were originally calm end up becoming emotional because they feel their idol was taken or betrayed. For Jikook fans, who have followed Jimin and Jungkook's journey for more than a decade, things like this are nothing to be worried about. Their bond is built from over 10 years together in BTS, with hundreds of private moments they have never openly shared with the public. They don't need to display their closeness for public validation, because their bond has already stood the test of time. Some examples of their genuine and heartfelt moments. Getting piercings together in their free time, without media cameras. Eating out like two longtime friends who are completely comfortable with each other. A military leave, visiting each other and spending quality time together. Driving while listening to music, sharing playlists whose meanings only they understand. Sleeping and spending time together, not for content, but simply because they feel comfortable by each other's side. These moments were never packaged as fan service or for popularity. They are real slices of life that prove their closeness is not a product of manipulation. The fact often forgotten is, although they rarely appear together in the media after their individual solo schedules, Jimin and Jungkook are still together. They may not always share their time together publicly, but their relationship remains intact, even stronger than before. For those who understand the meaning of true companionship, they don't need Instagram posts or viral photos to prove closeness. Trust, support, and time spent together mean far more than a public image shaped by others' opinions. The fandom world can be a beautiful place, full of creativity and support, but it can also be fertile ground for drama and manipulation. Amid the noise of speculation, the most important thing is to stay focused on what truly matters: genuine support for their work and achievements. Don't let false narratives affect your perspective or create distance among fellow fans. Remember, the ones we support are the artists and their work, not manufactured drama that only benefits a few. In the end, manipulated photos, excessive speculation, and false narratives are nothing but fog covering reality. But the fog will clear, and what remains is the genuine bond that has stood the test of time. Jikook doesn't need a big stage to prove anything. They live in a reality far more beautiful than the fiction made by others. And for those who truly see, that bond will always be clear, even without words. Ultimately, all the twisted photos, cropped videos, and constructed narratives are just fog hiding the truth. The fog may be thick, but eventually, it will fade away. And when that happens, what becomes clear is the original bond that has already been tested by time. A bond that doesn't need public validation. Jikook doesn't need a grand stage or Instagram posts to prove their closeness. They live a reality far more beautiful than the fiction others create. For those who truly see, that togetherness will always be clear, even without words. So, stay focused on supporting their work and achievements, because that's what truly matters.